But more losses in the entertainment community as the jazz community prepares to say goodbye to one of its most influential sons, Rashid Lombard, the renowned photographer, anti-apartheid documentarian, and the founder of the Cape Town International Jazz Festival, passed away yesterday at the age of 74. He will be laid to rest today in accordance with Muslim rites. And Newzroom Afrika's Vaylen Kirtley is with the family and joins us now. Vaylen, good morning.
A very good morning to you, Iman. Thank you very much. A very good morning to our viewers. Standing at the home of Rashid Lombard. Joining us now is his son, Shadley Lombard. Thanks for chatting to Newzroom Afrika on what is a very difficult day. Have you had some time to think about some of the best moments with your dad?
Thanks, Vaylen. Yes, I have. I think probably the best moment was when myself and my brother went to the North Sea Jazz Festival 1999 to Den Haag in the Netherlands, and we took a contingent of South African musicians. And when we got there, the first thing my father told us was, "Don't call me daddy." So that's quite a fond moment for me, and it's been Rashid ever since for us.
It's a massive loss, not only to the family, but also to the wider arts and culture sector in South Africa.
Yes, I think it's a great loss. I mean, Rashid was somebody who inspired others. He motivated others. He gave his time for others. He lit a lot of candles for other people in their careers, in the cultural space, in the photographic space. Everywhere he went, he inspired and he motivated people. He was not selfish to give up his knowledge, his time. So we remember him for that, and I think he will be remembered by a lot of people for that.
What was it like being his second-born son to share him as this father figure with so many others?
Well, firstly, it's never easy being a second-born, but being Rashid's second-born, it was interesting. We had a lot of fun times. We traveled a lot. I mean, photography, we went with my father. You know, we were always at meetings, rallies in the old days. So we were all inspired by him. So it was so many memories, so many moments. It's kind of hard to put it down to one, but yeah, it was a great time.
And he also influenced your own career path and your own career choice.
That's right. Myself, my brother, my sister, we're all in the media business. We all got involved, and yeah, inspired us. And John Rubathon, Sam Fenter, Alvin Andrews, Jimmy Matthews, Anton Swart, people like that, they all inspired us from youngsters, besides my father, because he was surrounded by those people, by those media people, legends. So we were inspired a lot by them. By him, but more nurtured by them.
Because your dad was so instrumental in the struggle, in the latter half of his life, seeing South Africa in 2024, 2025, what were his thoughts and some of his major concerns? I think his thoughts was, South Africa it's a new democracy. So he never really listen to the negative comments about the country because we're in a transitional phase. And I think in the end, that's a difficult one. Yeah, no, that's a very difficult one. I think, how can I put it? Now, I think in the end he was peaceful, and I think in the end what became most important to him, and which is important, is the archive project. Because a lot of photographers, media people, their archives are lying under the bed, or the family doesn't know what to do with it. So there's no central place for archiving. So that he became very passionate about that, and we will continue with that legacy and that project of the Rashid Lombard archive. I understand that project is ongoing. It was announced by the University of the Western Cape in 2022. Your sister is going to be spearheading that. As a family, how important is that 500,000 negatives will actually be able to inspire the next generation, but also tell an accurate story about what happened?
Yeah, I think it's very important for future generations, but also
I think it's important not just for our family, but for other families, other families of other photographers, of other media people, camera guys who have tapes, negatives, anything. I think it's important that we find a central hub for this. You know, besides some stuff's at this university, some stuff's at that university, but I think it's important that we find a central hub between all the universities, between all the institutions, and bring it all together as one, because it's important that the world knows our history and that the future generations know the history of South Africa.
Shadley, thank you for chatting to Newzroom Afrika, and our condolences.
Vaylen, thank you very much.
Shadley Lombard is the son of Rashid Lombard, who we remember today, Iman, after he passed away at the age of 74 years old. An icon in South Africa, part of the struggle through his lens, and also somebody that spearheaded the deep love and appreciation of jazz within not only Cape Town, but also in South Africa.